What's up guys, Dante here. I am happy to bring you this video because I finally got workspaces that just work for what I need them to do. I've been working on these spaces for a long period of time. I've been trying to move stuff around, adjust things, try to make everything just working more efficient when it comes to just all the video production that goes into everything I do. You know, audio, video, my podcast, and all the stuff that I've been doing. I just wanted to find a nice space to go to, hit record, hit play or whatever, and just get to work. So let's go and take a look at some of these spaces that I've came up with. Let me start off with the new A-roll setup. This is something that came together real quick, and it works now. It's more efficient. I like it. All I gotta do is hit the record button, sit down, start talking on my script and everything, and just get work done. Now, I have this 32-inch display right here. This was by HP Omen Gaming Display. Got a little TV right there, so when I'm working on a podcast episode or a video on my laptop, I can kind of watch some little TV right here on the side. So I also have this Shure SM7B right here. This is just here right now, and I have the what is that microphone? The Rode Pod mic sitting there too, just to have it there in case I needed to put it somewhere or just do a real voiceover for something that I'm doing at the time. And as you can see, I got my little camcorder here, which I'm working on a new camera, with a lens and everything. And like I said, I could just sit down, sit right in front of it, line up, hit the record button. Got my shotgun mic right here. This is the Sennheiser something. Once I find the actual model number and everything, I'll put in the link below. But this is it. This is the new setup when it comes to just A-roll setups and everything else that goes on to going into my production. Next up, I want to talk about the podcast setup. Now, this is really simple. This is just my Rodecaster Pro, my Rode Procaster dynamic microphones. I have 3 of them so far. I got another one coming in, so when I have like up to 3 guests on here, so I can have all those. I have got microphones for everybody. Also have a little monitor there, which is just when I'm editing. Sometimes I like a bigger screen. I have a thing with bigger screens when it comes to just working. I just like them. It makes me more efficient. That's just me. Some people like a certain size screens. I just like a bigger screen, so no matter what. But this is only a 25-inch display when it comes to this monitor, and it works for when like I said, when I'm editing the podcast right then and there. I can just use that in my MacBook Air, just get work done. And I kind of like the fact I don't have to put video with it. I kind of just like I can just edit audio, and that's it, and just upload it to the sites that I put them on, and that's it. So that's pretty much the podcast setup when it comes to just recording a podcast. Next up is my video editing display. Now, this may be a little overkill, but I can't help it. I like big displays. Now, what I decided to do was make my LG C9 OLED display into my monitor. People may say, man, that's overkill. But when it comes to like OLEDs and like pretty much an accurate color display, you can't go wrong with OLED. Very color accurate, all those things. So, yes, it is overkill. When it happened was, my son wanted a TV. I gave him one of mine, and I just slid this one over and now I can't go back, and now I'm stuck on a 55-inch display as my computer monitor. But it makes my video editing process real easy. Everything's on the screen. Everything's more sharp because it's an actually 4K display. I used to be working on 1080p displays or 144p displays. So, yeah, this is pretty much the icing on the cake for me. I love it. It works. I have no real complaints about it. Like I said, when it comes to like OLEDs and like pretty much an accurate color display, you can't go wrong with OLED. Very color accurate. All those things. So, yes, it is overkill. When it happened was, my son wanted a TV. I gave him one of mine, and I just slid this one over and now I can't go back, and now I'm stuck on a 55-inch display as my computer monitor. But it makes my video editing process real easy. Everything's on the screen. Everything's more sharp because it's an actually 4K display. I used to be working on 1080p displays or 144p displays. So, yeah, this is pretty much the icing on the cake for me. I love it. It works. I have no real complaints about it. Like I said, I could also use it for gaming when I got a console in there and do some, video captures for the consoles. I could do it on there and just, yes, it's a beauty and I love it. People may say, like I said, it's overkill, but it makes me happy because I've always been a big screen. I like 32-inch displays when it comes to like gaming monitors. And now that I have this, is a gaming monitor that has that, like I said, that 2.1 HDMI that actually helps with all that stuff. So if you want to put a PC and do some gaming on this, no problem. But that's pretty much it for my productive workspaces now, that all I got to do is sit down in front of it, get to work. Love that now. So I ain't got to worry about trying to figure out where I'm going to work at or take this here, take that there. Now I can just sit down, put a laptop down, or go to my desktop, or record a podcast, or do some A-roll videos as far as talking to y'all and all those things. Sit down and just get it done. That's pretty much it for this video. Hit that like button, subscribe button, share it, put the word out there, and listen out for my podcast, The Finest Tech Podcast. I'm on all platforms, Apple's, iTunes, Spotify, Google, all of them. Go check them out and put the word out about the podcast. If you got any suggestions, let me know. If you want to be on the podcast, give me a shout out. If you're in the Philadelphia area, let me know. I have you on my show. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in my next video. Peace.